A lot of people believe the myth. Don't buy into the myth that if you weren't immediately injured, that if you don't have blood or bruising or broken bones, that you can't get compensation. You can. In Wisconsin, you can get compensation for your injuries, even if you don't have injuries immediately at the scene. So if you're involved in a crash and adrenaline is pumping and the ambulance comes and they says, do you want to go to the hospital? But you look around, you're not bleeding, you don't have any broken bones, you don't go to the hospital. That doesn't mean that you've given up all your rights to get compensation. That's a myth. You can go to the doctor. You really should go to the doctor because most times after that adrenaline wears off, you're going to be really suffering. You're going to be sore, you're going to have tightness, you're going to have problems that you need to get looked at to really understand what's going on. There can be, bulging discs in your back, for example, or a strained muscle or a torn tendon that will be there, but you're still able to walk around, drive your car, things like that. It may not really rear its ugly head until a couple days later. And that couple days later is time enough for the insurance company to call you and say, hey, I see you didn't go to the doctor. We'll pay you $500 and we'll settle the entire claim. If you take that money and you sign a release or you verbally agree to release all the claims, you've given up your rights because you do have the right to get compensation for all your injuries. And if doctors will say that your injuries are related to the crash, then you are able to get compensation for your medical bills, the pain and suffering, your lost wages, all that is related to the crash. Don't buy the myth.